Yeah.
Catherine had issues. Yeah, no, Catherine was a strange game. It's fun from the perspective that the protagonist is just an absolute dipshit, and you can just make fun of him for hours because he's just the dumbest human being. And yeah, the quiz questions. I don't know. I kind of liked what they were going for with that, like making you kind of like think about your own opinions on, you know, sex and relationships, because gameplay wise you didn't really have much to go on that tied in with, you know, the theming. It was just, you know, I think that's probably Catherine's biggest problem for me, aside from like some of the obvious transphobia and other shit that the game, you know, had. But like the gameplay and like the narrative theming didn't really mesh at all.
Yeah, that and the like question, the like scale. I think you want to go in where you were. Up top. I believe it's like right near the entrance to the thing.
I know we said we're going to take a break, but I want to finish this thought about Catherine, this little mini conversation.
Oh yeah, it wasn't nuanced. You either had to go all the way one way or all the way the other way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. And like they tried to have some neutral options that didn't really work.
So I believe it's like above, because you found Brentil though.
Yeah, we got to open.
I swear it's in here. And you can't. Can you turn the camera? Can you point it at the level entrance?
Person. Oh, maybe we didn't get that one yet.
No, that opens the sewer grate.
Yeah, I don't. Did we?
No, I swear it's like in here.
We did do that. Okay.
It was like.
Hey, one cat in a box still around. It's through there, right?
That's the level.
Yeah.
That's physically. Oh wait, just swim down. Like go underneath. Swim down.
Fuck. You're right. You're right. Yep.
No, that's bubble glue. That's bubble glue. No, like go to the right. Is it not like right there? Is that a hole? Wait, I can't see their perspective now.
Are you sure that's bubble glue?
Yeah, because you were all like, "Oh, we found it. Wait, this is wrong."
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
So wait, turn left, because I couldn't see before. Okay, I thought it was. The puzzle should be in the. Oh my God! Yes, it's by. You use the shock pad. Jesus Christ! It's near the eyes. It's where the eyes pop out.
Yep.
That's why we never took a second look, because we didn't have the springy thing.
Yep.
God damn it.
Huh.
So it's down one.
Yeah. Don't fucking
over the water.
Yes. Sorry,
you just want to murder him?
Yes, he scared me and I couldn't let that stand.
Remember when you were just saying how mature you were for not letting the game get to you? And...
I know. I'm a man of contrasts.
It's a character flaw. It's attractive.
He says as Banjo just tries to leap into his arms. Save me, hero. There we are.
Oh my God, it was right fucking there.
I know.
So you're supposed to be able to just press Z to do them all at once or something?
Oh, that's right. That's right. I think Bottles actually even just told us that. All right, the cavern has opened. We will soon in cavern.
Blank it up.
Blanky. Thank you all for hanging out. I'm in the middle of a sub drive right now. We are 5 subs away from my big-ass Pepe Sylvia stream going into Legacy of Kain lore that I'm excited to do because I am a nerd. But thank you all for supporting. That's how we got Banjo-Kazooie. Heaven's Word will be up, and then Pentiment. And then, as you see, there's a whole extra set of stretch goals if we get that far. I am excited. Stick around. I'll be right back. And we will do Clanker's Cavern. Don't go nowhere.
Okay.
Yeah, see, that was a bad one. Screw binary choice meters. Yeah. So the questions in Catherine would always be things like, do you think it's ever appropriate to sleep with someone other than your partner? Yes or no? Stuff like that, where it's like, well, there's a whole spectrum of things that you could take into account to answer just yes or no. Okay, great. Hang out for a minute. Let Dog and Dagron return. But yeah, I did enjoy the parts of Catherine that were, not overtly terrible. But from what I understand, that's kind of what that team does. Like, I haven't played any of the personas, but I've heard, like, every persona has, like, all right, here's the thing. You just got to, like, bite your fucking lip and get through.
I am here. I'm just eating crunchy cereal, so I'm going to mute my mic for 2 minutes.
Okie dokie.
I am here.
Oh, okay. Book of Atris is a sub-goal, yes. It's at 60, I believe. It's a good book. I like that book. I've got all three of them. Maybe I'll read the other two at another time, which is a shame because, like, the second book is the best one. The backstory of the Denis is my personal favorite. Alrighty. The Book of Tiana is the second one. And then there's the Book of Denis, which is certainly fucking interesting. Okay. Time to get clanked. The ones you don't even know you're making a choice. Sometimes those are fun. I've heard Witcher 3 actually does those really well. Like there are certain choices you make early on in quest lines that will have drastic fucking effects later on that, like, will progress naturally, but there was no way to predict how it was going, so you just kind of have to, like, okay, go with what seems like the best idea at the time, and, roll the dice. Clanker's Cavern. Just the one new move to find this time, but it's hidden well. So this is water we can swim in that won't hurt us, despite the fact that it looks gross and that it would. Like, this looks like it should be poison water. Look at that nice hole. Yeah, that's a problem. Ooh, out. Happening to find the book of Tiana at a library once, haven't read the others.
Unmuting real quick to reiterate. Yes, look at that nice hole. Okay, be right back.
It's a good hole. It's a good hole and has a friend inside. That's a friend hole. I'm not gonna... Hank, you can't use my buddy hole. I'll cement it up just so you can't use it. Dale Gribble is a national treasure. Which water is good or bad is sometimes confusing in this game. Yes, so this is good water. This is fine. Even though it's gross and oil, like you can see like the layer of oil, like of fucking oil stain on top of it, right? Like, you know, especially being a bear and, you know, furry, like he is a fucking national relief disaster waiting to happen.
That's actually really funny. I never thought of it that way. Treasure Trove Cove is all inviting and fun, still kind of a tutorial level. Evil water. This water is literally murdering a metal beast. Yeah, that's fine.
Hey, just dive on in. Get a big old lungful, you so-and-so.
You know what? Don't worry about it. Just remember that was the one note you missed. Just make a mental note. You also missed a Jinjo.
Did I miss? Oh, I missed a Jinjo.
He's by the honeycomb, the bee house.
Treasure Trove Cove would be a good water if it weren't for Mr. Cheese and Crackers.
Oh, we're doing some Cockney slang.
Yeah, exactly. I was showing my partner last night. We got into this conversation about how there was no good music in the early mid-2000s.
Agree.
True for the most part.
My friend hole.
No.
You got me right in the friend hole.
So of course, Linkin Park comes into conversation, and from Linkin Park, it was a short stone's throw to Chester Bennington. How sad. Our particular goes through Saw 7, but then to Crank, and so I was showing her clips from Crank. And I realized I haven't watched that movie in fucking years.
Perfect arrival. That's
like,
exactly how you want conversations to go.
I started, like, explaining the rough bones of Crank to her, and she was like, none of that makes any sense.
Perfect. Then I've explained it correctly.
And then the second one, it's electric. What?
Yeah. And I love the, like, video game intro to the second one. It was about then that I learned that the director's purpose was to make the movie feel like a video game. And then just like that, so much like came into view for me. I'm like, oh, that makes so much sense.
For those who might wonder what we're talking about and haven't seen it, Crank is a movie that is, the entire premise is Jason Statham must go nuts or he will die.
Yes.
And it's wonderful.
Through Hollywood rules, adrenaline keeps him alive.
So this is one of the things I was talking about earlier that I know, like the little backstory of. Clanker is, his soundbite is just banjo slowed down. And that's how they saved.
Oh, funny.
That's how they save memory space on the cartridge, doing shit like that.
Really, that wouldn't be a separate file? Or no, I guess they could. Yeah, they would
the
say,
same
play
file's
this.
Already loaded. They just, in this instance, they put a sound filter on it.
Yeah, I'm used to exporting that file again.
8 Escape. What? Even for Hollywood?
Yeah.
No, it makes perfect sense.
It's amazing.
He's got his adrenaline receptors are being blocked off. He needs to keep his adrenaline pumping or he dies. What's so weird about that?
In fact, in college, I went and saw the sequel.
The three of us went together.
Well, no, I went and I saw it, and
right.
I marched up to you two and was like, "We're seeing this. I'm going again. You're coming with me to see."
That's right. I forgot you had already seen it first. Yeah. No, the fucking Clanker is a trash compactor. Yes, everything Clanker has a miserable existence and prays for the sweet release of death every day.
Yeah, and is in this water that is murdering him that we are able to double jump it. Can you climb on that pipe right there?
It has a yes, it has a sequel. Crank 2, High Voltage.
They were gonna make Crank 3D, and I'm pissed that they didn't. Yes, the sequel is David Carradine's last performance.
Oh shit, you're right! Oh my god! Oh no! Because his death was not glorious.
Not great, no.
We don't need to go into details. It was actually a little embarrassing. But oh no! I didn't realize. Bai Chen Kane, what happened? Bill!
Yeah.
The needs adrenaline or else you die sounds like a stand fight. Yes. And like they also go into like some weird stretches on like, okay, what gets your adrenaline pumping? Cocaine. It's a stimulant. Yeah. Fuck you.
Yeah, because once he runs out of like for reals ways to like trick his brain into being excited, he's like, yeah, I guess, yeah, cocaine, that's one.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Like,
never mind the massive crash that would have happened like 20 minutes later. But I guess you could say that to literally anything he does in that movie.
And he's like, It's like, before we get on the road here, I think putting my hand in this waffle iron will really get the blood pumping.
Oh, it's wild. And then they come up with like the justifications because in the second one it's battery powered, right? He has to keep an electrical charge. And the justifications for that get even weirder.
Yeah, the cops try and tase him into submission and it just makes him stronger.
I gotta make out with my girlfriend vigorously because static, cling, friction.
Right. It's not the sexual act. It's the.
It's the literal rubbing of two bodies and the and the woolen coats which we wear.
Yeah.
All right. This I don't remember. Oh, there is another note at the end.
There is a note.
And
and a life for your troubles.
Yay! I'll pass that along to the missus.
Oh, and then that's something else.
I duplicated cocaine using the power of Kiss to magnify the effect for the sticker burns. Oh. Where's the? Oh.
One more for good measure.
I was pushing the wrong button. I imagine a PG version where he's just rubbing a ball on his head for an hour. Oh, it wouldn't work. He's bald.
Hair on his shirt or something.
Oh, yeah. Okay, maybe that'll do.
Yeah, so there's pipes along the side.
Yes. Yes, I am thinking of after that performance where I was pushing not the punch button and wondering why the game was killing me. I know there is a boss fight in that green tube. Or a mini boss fight. I don't remember if there's a beehive also.
I forget. There was absolutely a way to cheese that, and it wasn't the golden wing thing. I swear I remember it being like, not saying, run in there with one health, but I'm like, no, there was something about how it like, they made, I don't know. I think it was like you kind of, because they're crabs, glibbits or something. No, those are the frogs. They're mutants.
Yes, mutants. I do remember.
I think if you do the beak slam, they'll like line up underneath you nicely and drop like 4 health or something. I forget.
Yeah, definitely gonna wanna stock up a little bit. Fortunately, no matter how many honeycombs I have the risk of drowning is the same no matter what you do. So,
Yes. And that being said, the last, I can never remember which holes on the side of the wall. This is why I hate this level, because it's just so similar looking and I can never know. And then the entrances into Clanker are if you use this one, you're screwed out of that one. But
well,
if you recall,
good.
Oh yeah, in a tube like that one, as you're looking at, there's like a long, like you have to use all your oxygen to get the Jiggy at the end of it thing. And then you have to turn around, and because the camera doesn't move, you have to do the backwards controls. And for that reason, you get that one last.
Don't remember which one that is. I remember that.
Yeah, but all these just similar looking. Thankfully, they do try and like color code them to some degree. This one I think just passes through.
Oh. Blue Jinjo.
There is a... Or no, you got the one by the yellow Jinjo, didn't you? The honey, the beehive at the beginning of the level.
I don't remember if I did, no. That should... I don't think I did, actually. It's a little bit of a backtrack, but it'll still be there.
I love the subdued underwater version of the song.
Yeah, just get that nice low pass filter on there. Keep it all mellow.
Yeah, I think I vaguely remember reading that in the strategy guide. It's like you have to go all the way to the end of the super long tube, and then you have to swim backwards because the controls are backwards. Or you could just do it last and just die on purpose.
Exactly. And then it doesn't matter. And shortcut. That's a shortcut. Speed tech. I am. Oh, no, I did get it.
Never mind.
Fuck. I was a liar. I am a foolish liar. Let's see. Where might I find some health? Well, it might just have to be the mutants. I might just have to risk it.
Do the beak slam.
Oh my god, get out. Yep, trying that again. Yep.
Yay! This is why I hate this level. Specifically that, nothing else, no other reason.
The lip on that one pipe. Honestly, the two levels in this game that give me the most problems are both water levels.
Yeah.
Like, Bubble Goop Swamp's not my favorite, but it's fine. It's not... It doesn't touch this or... I'm gonna go ahead and say the worst level in the game. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and honestly, like, again, having replayed, like I said about Mad Monster Mansion, that was not as bad as I remember, and I'll go out on a limb and say Rusty Bucket is terrible. It's still bad, but it's slightly less bad by like a hair's breadth. And like the worst part about well, without giving too much away, we can talk about it later.
Yeah.
Basically, the worst part about it good start.
Good going. I thought
was not the part I remembered.
It's a water level. It's a sewer level. You don't need to escort anything, will you? Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later.
Yeah, the time will come. You know what? Oh, we got notes up here. We gotta go get. That's right.
I mean, I was gonna say you could do that when you leave, but what am I talking about? I think that health should stay there if you don't collect it.
Oh, really? It's not gonna ram out of existence?
I I would put my chips on it'll stay there if memory serves.
I mean,
but what are you hurting by not
exactly?
getting it?
If it disappears, like, oops, I didn't get that extraneous. I didn't get to hear the sound. Honey stays. Oh, okay.
One time, so back when God of War 2 came out, and we were all still innocent, and this was pre-streaming, and like getting on the couch and sharing the experience with your friends was still kind of a thing, which, by the way, is why I was super excited to play this game with you again. Thank you for having me. I was just wandering around dorm rooms, and like everyone was playing God of War 2, and I of course beat it in like the first day, and I was like, all amped up to like, oh, what are you at this part? Okay, I won't spoil it. Oh, yeah. And there was someone I was watching. It was this kid and his friend, and she was there, and they were just kind of watching him play God of War 2, and I was like, okay, cool, yeah, I'm addicted to this game. I love watching this. And he would just open every chest. If it was a blue or green glowing, every single, like, no matter what, he would open it. And I was like twitching every time. And I said so. And then the friend who was there was like, oh yeah, Brian or whatever his name is. Like, Brian, she like could see I was like visibly uncomfortable. And she's like, oh yeah, Brian's the type of person who like has to get everything in games. And already my brain is doing calculations because I'm like, but I also am a completionist, but health and mana pickups aren't the same as, what are you talking about?
In fact,
so she,
if you truly want to do the completionist thing and beat this on Titan mode, you have to dole those out like manna from heaven. Are you crazy?
That was the next thing I said. I'm like, did you ticking, like getting an audible, visible tick as I'm talking. Brian, did you happen to beat God mode on God of War 1? He's like, yeah. I'm like,
did you do it
doing it
visibly?
Hard to believe. I was like so visibly, like my skin was itching.
So to give Brian, and we're gonna tangent into God of War now. To give Brian like the most credit, the biggest problems in God of War 1, that wouldn't have been a problem. Because hugging your family for me was...
You're on the edge of where they'll... There we are. Yeah, so now you get all this health.
Yeah.
Wow, that hitbox.
So precise. Yeah, the thing that like always like stopped me dead, like the game itself, had challenges. It's not like it was a walk in the park, but Kratos and the mini Kratai and hugging your family, that whole sequence can just go straight to hell. Just and it can hit every punishment on the way down.
I did it vanilla back in the day, and that was hard enough. And then, like, I was like, oh, I'll stream all the games on the hardest mode. And then, like, I had to do it again. I'm like, Jesus. Yeah, it was not great.
It was definitely one of those things that, like, where I had... How to phrase? I had the teachable moment came and went, and I still failed to learn the lesson a dozen times. Because it was always, it was on the long list of things that I spent like 4 hours just like banging my head at it, getting frustrated and being embarrassing about it. Thank God there was no one there to see. And like losing my shit. Like, fuck, I have to go to class, or I have to go to work, or I have to go meet someone for dinner. I'll come back to this later, put the controller down, go do the thing, do whatever, have a life, come back, pick it up, first time, do it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You either lose your momentum or you just enter the avatar state and just...
Well, and it's because you're thinking and, responding so much more clearly when you haven't spent the last, 4 hours, frustrating yourself into apoplexy, right? And I never learned that lesson because I kept doing that with other stuff through my 20s.
I know. I know, because no one wants to hear, oh, just walk away for an hour. I'm like, but I'm here now. And I'm like, not to shove this down anyone's throats, but it's the same with Overwatch competitive. When I first started playing, everyone's advice was just like, if you lose 2 games in a row, just like walk away for an hour. I'm like, I don't have an hour. I'm playing the game now. I'm an adult. I want to be angry now. This luxurious walking away for an hour and just no.
All that having been said, have you played Hades?
Oh yes, lovely game.
Fantastic
Yeah,
game,
I'm
delightful game.
still trying to get a win with the fucking fists.
I was just so pleased to learn that Theseus is still as much of a pain in the ass
Oh god, he's like the worst boss.
as
Holy
he was in
shit.
God of War 2. Yeah, I hate him so
redoing
much.
that again. I don't know why I subjected myself to that punishment. Oh, you know why? Because I never did. I never beat the game. I never made it past the translator.
I remember that.
So I had to do Theseus twice just to deal with the translator. But then I did it, thankfully.
Gloop, I want your gloops. Fuck. Give me your gloops. One time through the key. Okay, so this is exactly as you think it is from Sonic. The perspective is not working for me here.
Yeah, the bubbles are thankfully one after another. But then you gotta chase them, and then you don't get to do the keys, the key turns.
Yeah, you get quite a bit of time, though, on a full lung.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I didn't beat it on PlayStation 2, but I did get like the PS3 collection. And I don't even think it was required for trophy lists to do it on God/Titan mode, but I fucking did it.
I don't remember. Because again, those old games, like God of War 1 had all those goodies for doing the extra shit.
Oh, all the
And
costumes and all the, yeah.
Well, the costumes, and you could call the phone number, and Kratos
Yeah.
would congratulate you.
And then murder David Jaffe.
Yeah. A conga line of chaos. I tried TF2. I don't really play first-person shooters. It's honestly an anomaly that I like Overwatch at all. But that was just the first example I could think of that was so concrete. Like, oh yeah, just, you know, you've got 36 hours in a day. You're Beyonce, right? We all have the same. We all have the same 42 hours as Beyonce. Just leave for an hour and you'll be fine. Like, no, we are finite.
My time on this planet is limited. That's why I need to spend 6 hours doing a thing in a video game and being angry about it.
Oh, buddy,
Oh,
you're
shit, I'm
playing
done. Oh,
fast and loose with
Up. Come back, Loop. Give me your sweet juices. Whew. Oh, the air. Oh, the air, both in the real world and in Kazooie's lungs.
But have you beaten Hades, Raqus? Have you played through?
I have gotten the ending. I have not gotten the epilogue.
Okay, yeah.
I
I just mainlined that game for... It was like the perfect item get, do tasks type of game at the time. I just did it for hours.
I am currently, like, when I am done streaming, I am taking a break from Hades to stream today. That is what is happening here.
Amazing.
Yeah, I am in the part of the game where you have to grind nectar and make friends with everybody. And I'm getting close. I'm getting close. I've got almost everybody. There's like 3 people I don't have up to their heart lock.
Yeah, the only thing I don't... Hades is one of very few that I think did that genre well, which I'm calling roguelite. I don't really want to bust open the Gamepedia and figure out exactly.
I have no
which one.
stake in that semantic argument. That's fine. It's Binding of Isaac, like, if you ask me.
Yeah, but that's the one thing that I can't, and Hades does it slightly better, but there's always these like super grindable, incredible rare things. Like so Enter the Gungeon, Binding of Isaac, what's that one, the souls or the demon dark chips or
Darkest Dungeon?
no, that's close. It's the other one. It's like a pixely side scroller kind of one.
Dead Cells?
Dead Cells.
Dead Cells.
That one, and it's just like they're just, everyone praises these games online, and they're good. But like they're always just like, oh yeah, I'll do like a resource run, and I'm just like, I feel like I'll play Hades for like 40 minutes. I'll do a whole thing, and I'll come away with one of the super item, like a nectar or whatever it is, and I'm just like, this seems unbalanced. And like Enter the Gungeon was that same way. It's a great game, but like I go through the whole thing and like barely level up my anything, which is why I liked Rogue Legacy so much, because you got the gold and like I felt like I was always progressing. It was the same style, but they didn't like stonewall these items.
We need to take one moment to appreciate the best part of Clanker's Cavern.
How he's looking at you?
His eyeballs follow me.
I did not know that. That's
I did
amazing.
not either.
That's where all of the memory goes. That's why they couldn't do notes, because they had to program.
Inscription was a very fun roguelike. I haven't played Gungeon yet. It's on my list. I think the thing that makes it work for me in Hades, specifically, I could have just wrote that down. I could have just... what I should have done was nothing. Hades has always, like, I am always working on like 3 or 4 checklists at a time in Hades. So even though I'm only getting 1 nectar per run, I'm also ticking off, you know, the boons I got to get for my Fated Prophecies list, or I'm grinding up darkness for a specific move, or, you know, I'm always doing these other things.
I think you're exactly correct. Yeah.
So yeah, that is what keeps my spirits up as I play through, as it were. We're gonna go back to that first room and heal.
You can do the first room or the mutants room.
I think we sucked up all the honey in the mutants room.
I thought you left. No, you left a couple.
Oh, let's go check.
I remember because I was doing my Twitch, as it were, with your full health.
Yeah, Hades always had plus, and like it is not at all, you know, what our thinking is in these regards. The, you know, they collect all the things, check all the boxes, you know, finish the checklists, but the miles, the metric tons, the astronomical units of amazing writing and voice acting in that game.
Oh my, that for sure. I was like, I'm playing this, and I'm like, there's no way in fuck they just did a just in case for everything. They got the voice actors to do it, because that's what the old RPGs were for. That's what text was for. Like, oh yeah, we'll just program in a new thing, like blah, whatever. And like, but no, turns out that is what they did.
They know they've got Logan Cunningham, who voices like 5 characters in that game, and they're gonna work him while they got him, and everyone else just as much. Like, it's incredible. It's so good.
You know, I was having fun following Evelyn Penrose on Twitter, the voice of Megara.
She's great. Love her to death. Oh my god. She like has no time for my bullshit, but still kinda wants my dick. It's great. My being Zagreus. I still haven't gotten the threesome.
You're not talking about Avalon, you're talking about Megara.
Yes.
I was like, wait, what the fuck? That's
No. No. I still haven't finished the bisexual threesome quest, but I'm working on it.
Okay. Potential spoilers for anybody who I'm about to drop a little knowledge about Hades for those that might. So drop out for like 10 seconds, right? Starting now. Raqus, make sure you physically talk to Boldy.
I have been talking to Boldy every single time.
I didn't know
Boldy.
that.
I love Boldy.
I didn't know I could do that, and I was like trying to like
it took
reconcile.
Me a few runs to figure out that was a thing. I'm not gonna lie. Did you know you can give him nectar?
Yes.
It is not at all worth it, but you get to see that happy smile on his face.
Yes.
I've given him nectar a handful of times, and it's always like 1% bonus attack damage. Like, thank you, Boldy. You're trying.
Yeah, and you have to give up that super hard to get fucking item. And then at the beginning, you could do like the trades. Like, oh, trade in a fucking gem for a nectar. I'm like, hang on. Like, this seems not balanced out in terms of, okay, I think that's your super long tunnel right up left.
Yep. I think there's notes. Yes. Camera, I need you to fucking anything on me. Hades 2, more bisexuals. I am fucking stoked. I am pumped. I saw that trailer. It was so good. Voice of Dog and I were watching those awards together the night it happened. So good.
Yeah, people reminded me to tune in. I was like, who gives a shit about the awards? They're like, no, dude, it's about the announcements. And I went, you're right. What a fool I was.
It was some good announcements. I got Death Stranding 2. I know I'm in the minority on that one, but I am just genuinely very excited about that. Okay, so back to the game we're actually playing for a second. Because this level has a lot of just like slow, I need to get all these fucking notes, and there's not much
I know. You were doing a security run.
Clanker's got some gold teeth in there that are causing him some distress. So let's go ahead and perform some bear dentistry.
Dental plan. Just hit those on the first try, no problem.
Yeah, absolutely.
No problem with your C stick. Made all the more impossible with your controller.
Clanker needs braces.
Oh, right, you gotta do it 3 times.
Yeah.
Clanker needs braces.
Dental plan. Just a reminder, kids, Homer Simpson is a union man. That's always the answer, too. It's like, how does Homer Simpson afford a single income, a house, and 3 kids? Because he's in a union.
Every 6 years, a new generation, looks back on a thing like, wow. And it's like, yeah, okay, we've had this conversation already. Nice.
Nice. One. Tooth not hurt now.
Tooth no exist. Arm hurt? Remove arm. No hurt. I am a doctor.
I actually had a dentist appointment the other day, and I had the best response because my gums are fucked. I haven't gone to the dentist in 4 years, and my gums are disgusting. They need a deep clean. But the doctor went in and started poking. It's like, but your teeth are fine. Your teeth are solid. Yes.
Well, that's good. Because, normally it's the gums. That's what they don't say. They yell at you for not flossing, and then you don't explain what it's for, and then you worry about your teeth. Anyway, this is what I was told. This is why I'm ranting. But it's apparently it's the gums. Neglect of the teeth leads to the gums being a problem. One begets the other. So I'm happy to hear that your teeth are doing all right.
Clanker swallowed a reward. Teeth all better now. Let's just hop in this nice shark's whale's mouth.
Whoops, I eat. So I believe the blowhole also gets you into this room? Trying to do my mental map.
There's the blowhole, the teeth, the gills.
And the gills. But the gills get you somewhere else, which is why I was pointing it out.
Yes.
I believe the blowhole drops you into here.
And here's the room from the attract mode. I want them. Give me them. Give me them so many. So many and so much and so good. And what? Damn it! Down. Down, bear and bird friend. The Simpsons were considered lower middle class with that house until Frank Grimes, when you realize no, lower class, working class can get so much worse.
No, I know, and joking aside, I was, who knows how old I was, but even as an impressionable preteen or whatever, that Frank Grimes episode was he pointed things out. I was like, wait, you think this is a pal? Okay, this is a perspective shift here. Wait a minute.
Homer Simpson meets a real person. But then, because I started watching it from the beginning again, and to see, when does it stop being funny to me? The answer was season 12. But,
okay. Well, thank you for your sacrifice and doing that actual research.
Yeah, the answer was very specifically the Mel Gibson episode.
Wow, okay, I remember that one.
But Clanker rings. Clanker got rings. We'll do a lap and no, we can't really. Can I get up to that before I go off on my Simpson thing?
I forget if the water level raises or something.
I think you're right. We gotta go through all these rings. Put the Simpsons conversation on hold for 1 second, because I do actually have something that occurred to me that was... Nope, got a flip-flap. And made me kind of angry, actually.
What, Frank Grimes?
Not Frank Grimes, other Simpsons episodes.
Oh, you're talking again about when it became not funny.
No, the thing that made me angry was back when it was still good. So there was you probably remember, and people of our age will remember that specifically while I was in elementary school, The Simpsons had this reputation of being like, no, it's awful, kids shouldn't watch it, it's an immoral and a corrupt and it's gross. It is, South Park doesn't exist yet, but it is South Park before South Park.
Bart says dude, and that's...
Yeah. And So there's an episode with a character named Mindy, you may recall, where Homer struggles with the fact that he's feeling an attraction outside of a monogamous marriage. And
Mindy? I don't remember Mindy.
Mindy is the redhead who starts working at the plant.
Oh,
and she's like,
okay. Yeah, that's a classic. That's
and they end up going on a business trip together, and it's like, we're gonna sleep together, I know it. There's this whole thing, and he and Mindy and Marge work okay. And then there's Bart's test, where he applies himself in school for the first time, and it's still a D, and he's just completely heartbroken at that, because that's the best he can do. Yeah, he gets the 1 point, and that's what lets him pass the 4th grade. Except not, because he's in the 4th grade forever. There's the kills.
Yeah.
And there's the episode where he wrecks Lisa's...
The below you.
Yeah. Where he wrecks Lisa's Thanksgiving centerpiece, and they have to so this is the show. This is the show that's gross and immoral and disgusting. Showing a family unit working together to overcome fairly real fucking things. This is the show. That's what made me angry. The fucking moral majority people who would go off and was like, fuck you.
Jeez, yeah, that's a very real complaint. I see what you mean. Because I was too young to
Oh yeah, at 5 I didn't fucking, or 10,
out.
None of this. No, this was just on the most recent viewing. I was like, oh shit, this episode is actually dealing with some shit.
Yeah, and then finding Santa's little helper for the first time.
Homer having the pressure of I want to give my family a good Christmas. What can I do?
Oh, I was incorrect.
Yeah, no, I remember the blowhole leads to this because we have ourselves another Kratos Gambit over here.
So it might be running toward the camera that leads you to the room that I thought? Yes, okay. So you can always just go in the blowhole whenever.
Yeah, and that'll give me a shortcut back to those.
The family photo, yeah, when he puts the other photo on and it just magically straightens itself with the morality from the try and save.
Yeah.
Where he tries to...
Oh my god! The when he steals the video game.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, that's another one. It's just Marge being disappointed at Bart in that whole episode. When you hear her tuck Lisa into bed, and then she just comes down the hallway and just is good night, Bart, and shuts the door, my fucking guts turn to ice.
Yeah, she just stares straight. You can tell the animators made her eyes just 1% bigger. Good night.
Oh my god. All right, where are we at? We need 31. And we need... Oh, we didn't get any of the honeycombs yet. I need bottles. Where is bottles?
So in this room, yeah, go swim to the other side completely. And there should be like a flight pad.
Yep,
So,
there it
yeah.
is. Draw distance, my friend. Thank you. Ugh. Yeah, no, just like, right in the heart. No! I forgot about that. We go up here. Because, yeah, you know, in a water level, when you're inside a goddamn shark, that's where you think you're going to need to fly, right? That's the most natural place. This move uses Biko's wings as a shield against the bad guys. Sure does. Keep Z held and use the control stick to move around. Use it wisely, though, as this move requires gold. The tech speed could stand to be a little faster, game. I'm realizing now.
You can hold A or something.
But then
They
you'll
talk
auto.
faster too.
They'll talk fast. Yeah, but then you'll auto skip, which
I
is
thought
the
it-
dreaded auto skip. All right, so I
No,
wanna
like
say,
B should cancel it and A should speed it up, I think.
there we are. Feathers. Feathers, Jiggy. Wonder Wing isn't amazing. I know, the names are so good. Like, even the flying move, I think, is called the feather flap. Or the
Yeah,
something
it's not
flap.
it's not just flying.
Yeah, it's just like,
There's a name for it.
yeah. That is the move we could have used to trivialize the frog mini-boss in Bubble Groups. But that's fine,
Yes.
because I'm #1 pro gamer and I didn't need it. Rareware has good alliterative name. Yeah, because they knew they were making, like, goofy cartoon games for kids and to make it fun. Remember fun? Did I go down here?
I believe you exited both gills, yeah.
Yeah.
So you just need to go in, enter through the blowhole.
Yes, and go the other way. And then I think we're done inside, Clinker.
I believe so, yep. And then, so I know there's a honeycomb, a hollow honeycomb. It's like you have to swim down and then up into like a downward facing pipe, if that sounds familiar.
Yes, that is ringing a bell.
And then the other honeycomb,
No!
I don't know. Isn't that something? Isn't it stupid? Like you like fly or something?
King K. Rool.
I didn't
Great
know
pun.
it was K. Rule for the longest time. Wait. Oh, there you go. That would have dropped you there.
If I had known, if I had been a smarter man. All right. So, I think
How are your stats looking?
we need 19 musical notes. That's...
Oh, I know exactly where they are. No.
Oh, obviously. It's so
I don't
obvious.
believe there are any in that super long tunnel with the one Jiggy at the end.
That would be cool. Oh, what am I choosing?
Yeah.
Oh, I just need orange. Okay.
Yeah, where the hell? Yeah, I think. I mean, but you pretty thoroughly dealt with the outside too, which is why.
I think, you know what? I think the path up and around the pipes. I can't remember if I did that since I died. So let's go give that
Oh, you know
another
what?
shot.
You can get on his fin now and go to the right there, like immediately, because you couldn't.
Yep.
And then kill the sewer hole friend. Yes, that's correct. And then you can get on the pipe to the right.
Oh, fucking camera. I'm gonna
We just-
do 180 just as soon as you start jumping, just to fuck with you.
It's doing sick Tony Hawk tricks. We're just going 180. Clank flap over here.
Oh, that's a pipe.
Well,
that's a
That's a good
climbable.
sign. Yes. Can't you tell by the amazing graphics?
I know, yeah. Look how how distinct it is, and it stands out from the background. And then if I slide down this, it's gonna drop me. Is this man dead? Have we killed this man? Let's kill this man. This man is alive. All right.
Yeah, okay, so you swam through one of those long tunnels. You see that directly beneath
Below,
you? I know you.
yeah.
I don't know if there's a second one.
Let's
And
go
if it-
double. Yeah, let's do a clean
Yes,
sweep
and then there's
of the
those-
ocean floor.
There's those miscellaneous ones.
Red feathers. Gold
Okay,
feathers.
so-
Well, that's a short one, so I'll just.
You have not been here. Is what that is indicating. And I think you're near. It's a pipe that looks like that you just swam up near, where
Yeah.
the hollow honeycomb is in.
Yes. No. That is. Now that you say it, I am. The bells are ringing.
But yeah, we're looking at like 15 notes? I don't even know of a section in the level that is spread out enough. 15-ish notes.
Yeah.
Or where that other Jinjo is.
We did this. I think this might be the one.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Let's get some air and take one more look.
And then you did the tube in the wall where the Jinjo was. And then that was the feathers.
Oh, what's in that little one over here? This is the last.
I think you just went.
Oh, that's the one with the
through it.
eggs we just got. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
So what's that to the right? So there's the entrance to the level. What's to the right of that?
I believe the next one was the Mumbo token.
Okay. Yeah, is it just like a little dead end?
Yeah. Nope. Never mind.
Okay.
This is new. This is different. Different means
I-
good. Oh, this
Oh no,
is
this.
I just went in the
no.
wrong hole. Never mind.
We've been there. We got the Jiggy up above with the screw, with the blowhole
Yes.
and the accompanying music notes. Yeah, I think we just need to ride the wall here. So yeah, I believe you're correct in that is the Mumbo.
Yep.
And then to the right of that is the Jinjo. But we should, for posterity, just go.
Cover all the... Because there was a death, and we don't know what
Because-
happened
yeah.
before and what happened after.
So it's Jinjo, then mutants, then Death Tube. But where the hell are there even... Isn't there a room in Clanker where there's a bunch of tentacles and you have to kill them or something?
That does
there's
ring a
notes.
bell. I do see
There-
notes, though.
Yeah, let's address that. Can you swim in his mouth, aka is that another entrance?
Possibly. Let's deal with this. We did this.
Yeah,
Yeah, we did this.
yeah.
So then what is
Yeah,
over...
take a gander.
Okay. All right. I see a way up there. I might hurt myself, but...
Oh, you did that, and then I think you died,
I might
correct?
have. That might have been a thing, yeah. In fact, I might have
Yeah.
missed the upper.
I think you need to.
uppy
Oh no,
as
you
well.
don't. Oh, right, because his tail was lower.
Ah, shit.
That's why you did it. He hadn't risen up yet.
Yep. I don't think that's going to account for all of them, but it's going to be a bunch.
Yeah, then we can check if, because yeah, you said so. We said teeth. Or no, teeth would be his mouth. What the hell am I thinking of?
Oh yeah,
I'm dumb.
yeah.
Uh,
That happens.
Yeah, I think the game jostles you around. Oh yeah, you gotta. So yeah, face it exactly perpendicular, and then hit it. The grate, yeah. Yeah, so you don't exactly.
Somehow backflips are more accurate. I love that.
That's how I always get into my Uber. Backflip. They love it. Okay, see now I'm starting to question if there's not notes in the death
The death
super
tube.
long. They could
Oh my God.
also be where the hollow honeycomb is.
Yeah. There we go.
This camera, oh my
I
god.
know it's.
I am so
fucking-
nostalgic.
All right.
I love it.
Okay, five is a number. 5 is a good number. That means they're probably all in the same place.
Yes.
So yeah,
Yeah,
let's get the 2 honeycombs. Oh, what is that? What is
shit.
that I see?
All right, so no, around here there should be a shock pad or
Yeah, something.
yeah, there
Yep,
it is.
there we
Right
go.
across.
All right. Good. Happy.
Oh, you know what it is? Yeah, you got a shock pad to the left and then double jump, and there should be a pipe, like a climbable pipe.
Oh, right, because we used it to the one, but we didn't do the other.
Yeah, so just kind of float. There it is. Watch, you'll be like four notes. Oh, I hear a Jinjo.
I do. I hear the little Jinjo guy.
Oh no, you're gonna
Nope,
have to do it
it's
twice, aren't you?
Yep. That's fine. We'll do the important one first. Nope. Camera! Damn it.
I think Talon Trot would have saved you there.
Oh, you're right. You're fucking right. Oh.
But Slide is more swag.
More dramatic, yeah.
Going back on our 6 years old too late slang. Wow, you spilled some great tea there, Swagatron.
That's hella fam.
That's Totes Fleek. What the hell?
I blame Toad's Fleek for that one.
Sick nasty.
Totes, the men who stare at goats.
So I think you can safely fall into there.
Oh, like,
I think that-
and
yeah.
not, yeah.
Yeah. That's
Ninja!
in the hip. I love that qualification.
Oh man, that's lethal.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah, so don't, yeah, that'll be in the hip. What else can you, this is what I was talking about with the corporate jargon. I can never remember anything beyond run it up the chain, let's circle back. And I can never like,
we need to
do the-
pivot.
nice.
All right,
Yeah.
cool. We got the notes. And that
No,
just
it is
leaves...
definitely underwater.
Yeah, swim up to get the honeycomb, and then
so fresh.
death tube.
Yes, crushing it. When I was a skater boy, me and my friend back a slang term back then was, oh, that's boss. Oh, that's boss, man. So we thought we were hilarious, and we just called everything like assistant manager. We're like, oh man, that's so CEO, man.
This one?
There was the peak of comedy for us. Yeah, inspect the ground, and then
Life will never be funnier
yeah.
than when you were 16. Oh, no, that's not it. That's a wall texture. Ah!
There you go.
are. There's the shiny
I
golden-
would resurface first
Yeah, you're right.
because I can't guarantee that there's air up in there.
And like, even though I was just on it, I know I would fucking like get held up.
Yeah, see, now you can't even get
Yeah,
in. Yeah.
Yep. All right, let's get a change of. Camera, swing up. Swing uppy camera.
Okay.
All
so
right.
you are right near, it's to your right.
Yep, right there.
Yeah, so just swim in there, and you can attempt to leave, I guess, if you want, for funsies.
I guess.
Because you are gamer, and you must never let game beat you. In fact, you know what? For if we get 400 subs in the next 4 seconds,
Yeah.
you'll have to.
I will then
Even
go
if
back.
you die, you have to come back.
I will then go back and beat Mr. Vile without the shoes, and I will spring shock my way into the witch hat. We
Okay,
once
so
again deny
Now
ourselves
you're-
the special dance.
Wow. You're actually doing very well.
Yeah,
for
this
the
is going
reverse.
easier than I would have thought.
Banjo Jazoozy Nuzlocke. So I think the speed run
Hey!
thing to do is what you just did and then die intentionally at the hollow honeycomb. Like on your last oxygen, barely get there.
Tap the honeycomb and die
Yep.
just to warp back to the front.
Yeah, because then you bypass,
All this that I'm about to do.
Yeah, and we were like, oh, you can just get the notes later, but you're not going to do that. And here we are.
Yep. And here we are.
Yeah, so this is the part of the game where you're like, oh, well, I guess I could end, but there's so many goodies to do in the overworld.
I think we are gonna call it after Clanker here because I do have some stuff I gotta go today. I got to go see Skinamarink.
I have
I'm
no
not
idea
sure.
what that is.
Indie horror movie that came out about like 2 5-year-old kids stuck in a house. I am not sure how I'm gonna feel about it, but a friend of ours bought us tickets and it's free, so I can't complain.
Yeah.
Probably
Wouldn't have seen it otherwise. So.
Yeah, exactly. It's one of those things. I think it's gotten like it's one of those things that's been out on like Shudder and things for a while, but they gave it a limited theatrical
cool.
release. But like in Seattle after the new year, so because they wanted to put it in theaters, not because they were like trying to last minute technical their way into Oscar,
Oh, okay.
eligibility.
Yeah, it sounds like a Oscars.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
From your description.
Of course. Yeah, best picture, hands down. And the leading actor goes to some 4-year-old whose name I don't know, and I think it's in Polish. We do first, however.
Oh yes, you
Have
haven't
one-
completed Clankers.
Yeah, we haven't. We got one more. How do you do?
Technically, you haven't completed Bubble Glue.
No, I have not. But that will have to wait for another day. In fact, that will have to wait for specifically the next day. Because if I recall, I believe our next sticking to doing 2 worlds a session will go to Freezeezy Peak and Gobi's Desert.
Gobi's Valley.
Gobi's Valley.
If you're trying to be.
Yeah, that's right. It's Valley. Because then we will have all the things we need to finish Bubble Goop Swamp.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I believe I apologize. I forget who was mentioning, but you want to do Gobi's Valley first, because you learn certain moves that are used in the other level,
Yes.
and you don't want to lock yourself out.
No. Sai is saying no. We want
No,
to do,
okay.
We
Freezy.
want to do Freezeezy Peak first.
You
Okay.
learn the beak bomb or whatever. Beak dive.
Oh, you're right. We are going to need that in the valley. That is right. That's right.
yeah.
44. We should have 40. We will
Yeah,
have
it
44.
should all be 4s.
Yeah.
In fact, why don't you just start over completely and do this 12 minutes faster? Everything you just did, the whole game, 12 minutes faster.
Oh yeah, so it could be 4s across the board.
Four.
Yep. Nope, that's great.